Because ya estamos like, we're like lapping it now and shit.
I know. Hi guys, welcome back to La Lucha is Real podcast. I am your host Edith.
And I'm Angel.
And we're real close.
Yeah. It's like every episode we get closer and closer together.
I know, like, I know. Oh, mi estómago. ¿Lo oíste?
No.
Es que ganamos mal, gente.
All right, guys. So we are going to be freestyling today because
Angel's favorite.
Yeah, because we are so fucking unprepared. It's been a hectic week. I feel like it's been a hectic week.
I feel like it's just been hectic.
Yeah.
Like past couple
Life
of
has
weeks.
just been hectic. So we're freestyling it today. There's a few topics that obviously we want to touch, but I don't feel mentally prepared to talk about those
Me
topics.
neither.
And and I feel like I might be a little emotional right now to be talking about certain topics.
No voy a poder ni hablar, bro.
Yeah.
Nomás tú ibas a estar llorando.
You just don't see us crying. So we're gonna freestyle today. We're actually gonna start with our segment, a Chisme para el Metiche.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people give us good feedback.
A ver, dinos.
Yeah, we had a lot of people like that segment. So we're just going to start it off y a ver quién nos da ideas of what to talk about.
And one thing about Angel, she doesn't really like freestyling that much.
I don't like freestyling.
And I'm like, go with the flow. We're like opposites.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yay. And she's like, oh, shit.
I know. I was just kind of like, girl, I don't know what we're going to do.
Pero vamos a empezar con nuestro segmento de Chisme pa'l Metiche.
We should have like a
little theme? Yeah.
like something.
Something para bailar y animar.
Yeah.
Y ese chisme. Yeah, we should.
Yeah.
Hey,
add it to our list of
things to do. That's already like 100.
We have so many,
chinguen, bro.
We have so many things to do. Okay, so let me just start it off. Cause you know what's one thing? Y aquí voy, ahí voy.
Ándale.
I was gonna say one thing that me and Edith noticed is that we have a lot of like intro conversation that we're like, all right, girls. Like when we're editing, we're like, get to the fucking point.
We get mad at ourselves because we're just like, what is all this? Why are we saying so much y no decimos lo que queremos decir?
No, we're saying a lot but a little at the same time.
Yes, like I'm just like, oh my god. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but me and Angel have like 5 conversations in one big conversation. Like we'd be talking about all these little things and
like there's the big picture and then we start talking about like one thing and then lead to another and that leads to another thing and then we round back to the main point.
So I'm sorry for all our listeners and viewers that probably get annoyed of us because
we apologize.
We don't get to the point.
Yeah, we apologize because we do not have no linear conversations or having had.
You guys should see how it's a struggle when it comes to TikToks. Because you know how Angel's the one that mainly edits the TikToks and everything like that. But like we grab the whole idea of it. But in that same idea that we're talking about, like it's like 5 different conversations. Yeah. So like Angel has to edit it. Spend so much time editing like the other conversations out.
We have to snip out all the extra shit and I'll be like, those are the times where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, get it together.
Yes.
Y aquí estamos having a long ass intro.
You see, what the fuck? Future Angel and Edith do not appreciate this.
Yeah, we're gonna be like looking at each other right now and be like, eye roll.
Side eye.
Yeah.
Ándale, vamos a entrarle.
Yeah, okay, so we got... we have quite a few actually submissions. So let's.
There was some really long ones.
Yeah, there was some. They wrote fucking paragraph. They wrote a whole ass essay.
I love it. I love the energy.
Yeah, fucking Cornell style. I'm just kidding. No, all right. Let's start with the first one.
A ver.
Okay. Back in my meeting phase, after I got my little heart broken by a walking marine red flag. Okay. Back in my meeting phase. Military men. Okay.
There should be a whole episode on itself. Just kidding.
Okay. Back. What was that?
Did you hear that?
I heard a little something. Okay. Oh my God. Everybody's probably like, Angel, focus.
Get the fucking... Finish the story. Finish the story.
Hey, my fucking mic keeps moving, bruh.
It's a ghost.
What's going on over here? Okay. Back in my meeting phase, after I got my little heart broken by a walking Marine red flag, I had guys which I love to just waste their time and have their attention because I was a little attention whore. Okay. Anyways.
Hey, she's telling the truth. She's true to herself. I love that.
Anyways, uno de los dos guys I met up with once after work of March of 22. Oh, she formal. We hung out and made out for a bit, and he took me for a drive in his tumbada ass troquita.
I love the details.
Then, like weeks later, I figure out he has a girl porque la sube on the gram with pics with dates before we had made out, and I was like, whoa. I cut him off because I'm not about girls bringing girls down. So I tried to tell Miss Girl like a couple months later when he tried hitting me back up on ¿Qué? So I tried to tell Miss Girl like a couple months later when he tried hitting me back up on talking about some, remember back in March? And I was like, oh, nah, Miss Girl gotta know, because how you gonna be cheating on her? When I tell her, she literally did not even read the messages, but that was that. I was just like, peace out. I don't associate with immature ass boys. What is it with...
With what? There's a lot of topics within that. What is
there's
it with what?
Was this us that wrote this? There was a whole bunch of...
Imagine.
It's so
it
funny.
was me.
It was so funny because like this is me and Edith. This is how me and Edith conversate. Like there's the main picture, and then there's all the side commentary, and it's like this is exactly how we talk.
I know.
All the time.
Yeah.
Girl, my mic keeps moving. What the fuck? Está vivo. I'm gonna have to just be like this, holding it the whole time. Yeah, yeah.
It's because, I don't know, military men.
Okay, but it's not just military men.
No, there's a lot of men, but...
You said, but...
I'm just saying, I worked somewhere where there was a lot of military people.
Okay.
And it was a constant pattern that I did a whole,
That there were whores?
No. Yeah.
But what's the main point of this? Is that he was a cheating asshole?
Well, he was a cheat. Well, obviously he was a cheater, but you should have known that going in. So saying, red flag Marine or whatever. You should have known that. But anyway.
Wait, are you saying all Marines are cheaters?
No, I'm not saying all Marines are cheaters. I can't say that, But,
okay.
I feel like a lot of them that I met
through
a lot of
that
them
establishment.
Through that establishment, yeah, they were
interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, so have you ever dated a man of service?
Yes.
Wow, that was a gulp.
It's not for the weak. I'm just kidding.
Oops. He said it's not for the weak. Okay, what would you say? Was it just one, a couple, or?
I think I did it a couple in the military, different branches, mostly Marine.
Okay.
I don't know why though.
But okay, why do you think they're red flags?
Because there's a couple of them that had girlfriends.
Shut the fuck up. Wait, but did you know they had girlfriends?
Well, yeah, I found out eventually.
Oh, you found out eventually?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm like, I found out eventually.
Oh, hell no.
So, I don't know. That's based on my data research that I've done.
Okay. That's your data research?
Yeah. My research.
You want to read the next one?
Oh, yeah. But yeah, at least you try to tell her. She's a girl's girl.
Yeah, pero si no le quiso hacer.
Pero hay veces que la gente no quiere. Te dije de esa vez que one time I tried telling a girl about her.
Oh, I think
about her boyfriend or whatever, because I found out he had a girlfriend. Y me mandó la verga. La muchacha dijo, oh my goodness.
Have we talked about this in the podcast before? About like wanting to tell a girl that, hey, your man or whatever, but then I think I did talk about it. I told my little story about Wait, my mic. I told the story about me catfishing that one guy. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
I think I did share it.
You shared your story.
Yeah, sometimes
About
like
you catfished.
yeah, like sometimes you want to like be a girl's girl and like tell them, and it just don't end up working out in your favor.
Yeah, it doesn't work out. And then ever since then, I just mejor me quedo callada, la verdad. A veces. Depende de quién es. Si es alguien que no, si es alguien que conozco, of course I'm gonna say shit. Pero si es alguien que no conozco, pues ya me mandaron a la verga y una vez. No quiero que sean dos. Alright, going off to the next one because I'm over here like talking. My dad is talking to this lady and thinks we don't know. It's been a few years since my mom passed, so I guess my siblings and I are okay with it. She came from out of the state to see her brother and my dad. And my dad even took a day off work to be with her. Nos dijo, voy a llevar a mi amigo a pasear.
A mi amigo.
A mi amigo. Oh, emphasis on the oh. He didn't even take a day off when my sister was in the hospital. And you're going to take a day off to pasear your amigo. Yeah, okay, sure, pa. So not slick. It's so funny watching him lie when we know the truth.
That's crazy. I think a mí me agarró.
It would hurt.
A mí me agarró la parte where he didn't even take a day off to go see his daughter at the hospital.
Because I feel like, people move on with their life and everything like that. And maybe the dad doesn't want to tell him for a reason, right? Mm-hmm. Or, he doesn't feel like it's the right time or maybe the right person, Maybe he's just fooling around. But to take off a day for somebody else and not take the day off for your own kid that was in the hospital.
Yeah, his prioritization right there is a little fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and like it's not even the part about like the dad dating. Like the girl even says it. They're like completely understandable about the dad wanting to get out there and date, but like I think the way he's going about it is like fucked up because he's prioritizing this amigo or whatever supposedly, and not even going to see his daughter at the hospital.
Why haven't you told him? I feel like I'm really straight up with my dad. I'm like, what the fuck? Let's fight. I have told him that. Just looks at me.
I mean, I get okay. So for one, I understand not wanting to tell your kids when you're dating somebody.
Get that. Pero I feel like the whole once he was able to take a day off for that, but not for
even just that. And I honestly, I can resonate with that because I remember, it wasn't my dad, obviously.
Oh, I was like, I'm getting ready to cry because.
No, it's not a dad story.
Okay.
But I can just resonate with, when you're in like a, kind of like it's a, like, when you're incapacitated in a way where you're not able to like go somewhere or whatever, like hospital type, like how her sister or his sister was in the hospital. When I broke my leg, so how old was I when I broke I think 17. Yeah, 17. I was like 17 when I broke my leg, and it was bad. I had to get surgery like 2 days later.
I still remember your scream in my head.
Yeah, it was intense. I like broke my leg and it dislocated my ankle. I had to go into surgery, and so basically I had to be like, I was like bedridden. Like I had to be on bed rest for like, I don't even know how long. I missed like maybe a month of school or something like that, and I had to do like all my assignments at home and stuff. But like just that time, I feel like made me kind of angry because when they say like when they say like get pregnant and find out who your real friends are? Yeah. But it could be anything where it limits you from being able to go out and find out who your real friends are. Because
sorry. I tried to do that.
Like I remember during that time, it was like all of a sudden, oh my God. I'm telling you, not a smooth episode. During that time, like I remember, and I know I completely understand that people have lives, right? Like, I understand that people have lives, but like, it hurt when people didn't go visit me or check up on me. Like, that shit hurt. And I remember my best friend at the time, well, we kind of weren't best friends really, but she had been a long time friend who, even her parents came to see me when this all happened, and she didn't go visit me once, but she was able to go out. At one point, this girl was my best friend, but she was able to go out with her boyfriend and like go on dates and shit, but not even a like quick like let me stop by and check up on you or nothing. So like, make
sure you're alive.
That shit fucking hurts, and so it's kind of like, I can resonate in that sense, but like, again, like that's your own daughter. Like, you're not even showing up for your daughter. And I can even resonate with that. Like, all the times where my dad did not show up for me. Like, my dad didn't, for one, like, he didn't go to my wedding. He didn't go to my quinceañera.
I didn't know he didn't go to your quinceañera.
Mm-mm. He showed face and then dipped. He dipped? Mm-hmm. He didn't, he nomás fue like and showed face and that was it. Y se fue. I think he went to like maybe just la misa and that was it. And then dipped. It was like that, but he didn't show up for me. All the birthday parties that I had growing up, didn't show up to them. He showed up to the one when my parents were still together. But other than that, he had to. Yeah. But there was a lot of things that my dad didn't show up for, and like, it fucking hurts when it's, you know, a parent. I think even more.
So I feel like you could hella, like, you know, resonate with the person.
Yeah. But like, and I've also, but I understand the part of also, because there's a lot of parts in here too.
I understand not trying to tell your kids, you know, it's completely fine, you know, like, but that I feel like it crossed the line. Yeah, it crossed the line right there when you took the day off for amigo or whatever, your amigo and not your kid. No.
Yeah, that's
te pasaste ahí, te pasaste.
Yeah. All right.
I would tell my dad. I said, square up.
Okay, the next one. Let's go. I think I'm low-key catching feelings for my sneaky link.
Damn.
Do you know anything about that?
You better. If you don't think that person is is gonna reciprocate those feelings, you better dip now. You're gonna get real hurt. And that's the thing about like when sneaky links last too long, you can't have a sneaky link last too long. That's the thing about it, because one or the other is gonna catch feelings and somebody's gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I don't know anything about sneaky link culture.
Yeah,
but
sneaky links are like very short term.
So they have to be short term, or do you think you'll catch feelings? Yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts on you know how they say that like men can take emotion away from having sex with like random women, right? Mm-hmm. But women cannot remove emotion from it, and so that's why women get more attached to men. Like they like, you know how they say that girls can't really have like the one night stands, or they just can't have casual sex with men because then they'll catch feelings.
I think that's set by society, just because like in society women are more nurturing and everything like that. But I honestly think like it could go both ways.
You think it can go both
ways? It could go both ways. I feel like I've met a lot of men that actually catch feelings, you know, like quicker than like a woman does. And I've met a lot of women that have detached the emotion from sex, and they could just whatever.
Do you think it's just because it was so well, like it's just been said so much that that's what's ingrained?
Que estamos creyendo la misma cosa. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. It's just so, like, it's so prevalent in our society que es lo que creemos. But I honestly think it could go both ways.
Damn. Mm-hmm. Well, I agree with Edith. If they're not going to reciprocate those feelings.
You either tell them, you already catch feelings, you know? You either tell them, you're going to have to come clean. You can't keep on going because you're going to get hurt. You got to tell them, and if they have feelings too, cool, you know, try something out. If they don't, you better dip. You better not stay there like, oh, wait for that person to catch feelings. No, that doesn't work like that.
Yeah, because like, what if this sneaky link is having other sneaky links, and then at some point you're going to be like, yeah. If you're monogamous, because if you're
monogamous sneaky link.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just when it comes, they're gonna be talking to other people, even if they're not sleeping with you, like with other people. They're gonna be talking to other people, and you're just gonna end up getting hurt.
Yeah, I agree. All right. The next one is this one.
Okay. Dios mío. My best friend and I haven't talked in months.
No, you skipped one.
Ah, damn it. Oh, sorry. Let's go back. I'm pretty sure my bestie's boyfriend is gay. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure my bestie's boyfriend is gay. Pero no le quiero decir nada porque I know she'll get mad. Oh. Damn.
You know what? That's hard.
That is hard.
That is really hard because I feel like when it comes to like telling a friend about their significant other,
especially if they're in a very, very committed relationship. You get me?
Yeah,
like
it's just hard. It's hard. I think it's hard because they're your best friend and you care about them and you want to be able to tell them like how you again when someone is in this relationship, right, like especially like you said, very committed
from experience,
when someone's in a very committed relationship, you know, we actually have this, me and Edith can relate to this, but not the gay part. Good thing we're not in Florida.
Oh my god.
Okay. Oh my god, I snorted.
Not the gay part.
Not the gay part. But when someone is in a committed relationship and you just, you know, the vibes are off or you just notice something because you're seeing things objectively, right?
Yeah.
They're very in this committed relationship and very involved, and there's, you know, they have their rose-colored glasses on.
Yes, and they can't see
no
red
lo
flags.
van a ver. They're not
there ain't no red flags.
Yeah, they're ignoring the red flags.
Yes.
They don't exist. It's hard to have those kinds of conversations because sometimes they're not mentally prepared to receive the information that you're gonna give them, and I feel like that's one of the things that I'm really working on, is that like not everybody is prepared to receive what you have to tell them, and that's why like because I've always been the person that's very blunt. Like, a veces no pienso las cosas when I'm saying them. Mm-hmm. And so when it comes out, it's very fucking harsh. Yeah. So it's like so that's why now I have to keep that in the forefront, that not everybody's mentally prepared to hear things. And I slip up. I'm not perfect. I slip up, and sometimes I'm like, fuck, I should have not said that. But like, I feel like especially when it's a person that you care about, you can't just say something casually, or you have to prepare the person if you really want to talk to them about it, because
honestly, and even then you're still risking hurting the friendship, because you don't know, maybe they're gonna be like they're gonna choose their partner. Exactly. Because I'm just saying it in like, because I could relate on the other side of both of them, but I could, like, let's say I'm the friend with the gay boyfriend, whatever. Like, let's say you were trying to tell me like that. Like, if I was so in love with this person, like, I would take in a way, offense. You get me? Mm-hmm. Like, because I'm so into them. So it's like, tiene que tener mucho cuidado if you do decide. Just be, I don't know. That's just.
But then again, you also think of it from the mindset of like, fuck, I would want somebody to tell me type of shit.
But if you don't have it, she says she thinks.
She thinks. They don't have proof.
They don't have proof.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't just. But then at the same time, I'm thinking of it from the perspective of like,
there's a lot. But if she thinks, I mean, she doesn't have proof. Even if, like, let's say, what makes them think that person's gay? You get me?
Yeah, I mean, you gotta think it through, right? But at the same time, like, let's say let's put it this way. Here's a perspective, right?
Okay.
I think I don't have proof, but I think your boyfriend's a pedophile.
That's different.
Right? Like, no tengo prueba, pero like...
Pero ¿qué te hace pensar eso?
Exactly.
You better have some good ass, like
¿qué te hace pensar I have eso? Instances that I can bring up, right? But no tengo hard proof, like I don't have a picture.
But like, I think that's I don't know. Because when it comes... Okay, I'm not saying... because I don't know what gay, like,
you don't have context.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of context in it. But let's say, let me put in a scenario, okay? So let's say, like, my boyfriend was, like, of course a guy, right? And he's gay, or you think he's gay. Okay. You think he's gay. So what's gonna make you think he's gay? Just because he's a little bit more feminine, or como? Es lo que pasa. Es lo cuando I feel like when it comes to like what you said, pedophilia, like, I feel like you could probably come up with instances like, oh, like, como que.
Like they be looking at little girls.
Okay, so that's
long.
that.
Okay,
that's
but what
good.
if your boyfriend's looking at guys a little too long?
Oh damn.
No crees?
Pues,
Or maybe he's a little too touchy with his guy friends.
I feel like a lot of guys are
No,
touchy
they're touchy,
with their
pero
I feel like
but there's a difference.
Nowadays.
There's a difference
Okay.
because there was this friend who was a little touchy with his guy friends, and it turns out he was gay. He ended up coming out a few years later.
Okay, well, it's because como lo vas a explicar a la persona, you
just again you have to the person has to be prepared to receive the information,
because o si no va como yo estoy defendiendo a mi boyfriend ahorita.
El que no existe.
El que no existe.
Ya está defendiendo al novio que no existe.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, but
so
like,
that's how I feel like a person would react if they're not ready for that.
At the same, okay.
But you have to have like pretty solid fucking shit, you know?
Okay, and also like I guess maybe as our like to have a solid foundation to our friendship. Let's say I notice something weird if you do have a boyfriend. How would you want me to approach you with it? A ver tú. Ahora tú dime a mí. A ver tú ahora. Like let's say I don't like your boyfriend for some reason. Let's even just say it's a gut instinct.
Oh, first of all, I trust your gut instincts.
Pero how would you want me to tell you? How would you want me to come to you? Like, tell me how you would receive the information.
Let's say I'm really in love with that person.
Like, you really start digging them.
Oh, fuck. Okay, so let's say that's like, okay, of course you tell me I really gotta tell you something.
And obviously I'm not gonna tell you in the middle of the bar.
No, please don't.
It's gonna be a safe place.
Yeah, it has to be a safe place. Nobody else, just me and you.
Mm-hmm.
And right there and there. Obviously, something leading up to like, like this is what I've kind of noticed, and I'm just letting you know because I love you and I care a lot for you, and I just see this, and take it how, you want. And I'm not saying like, break up with him or anything, but this is what I observed. This is what I feel. Mm-hmm. And they're not.
But I still think it's gonna draw a wedge.
Oh yeah, it is. It is.
It just fucking sucks.
It sucks because I feel like as a person receiving that, I'd be like, fuck. Yeah. Like, fuck. Because now the person receiving it has to make a choice of,
Yeah, that's a tough one, friend.
Yeah, that is a tough one. It's not a pretty picture. No matter what, it's not pretty. You get me? Mm-hmm. You could tell her and fucking risk it, and it's not gonna be pretty because even if she does receive it good, like she's still gonna have that.
But like, let's say, okay,
she's gonna be sad.
Let's say then you find out that I already knew or had an idea or I was suspicious of something. Would you then get upset with me for not telling you anything? If I stay quiet?
It depends on what. Were you...
Okay, so like
let's put it...
Should we use this example? Let's say I was suspicious of your boyfriend being gay. I like kind of had an idea already. I kind of knew he was, pero yo no dije nada because I didn't want to hurt you. But then you end up falling madly in love with him and then come find out he left you for another man. Like, damn. But you found out that I knew or that I was suspicious of it, and I let you fall in love with him. You would be upset with me too because I didn't say anything and I let you fall for him. I
would, but I wouldn't be so upset with you because at the end of the day, like, and I'm just looking at it because not so much of the gay boyfriend, I'm looking at more of like the instance that I was actually in, like there was a lot of stuff that you kind of held back because I had rose-colored glasses on, and of course later on you told me, right? Like now, and it's not like obviously I wasn't mad at you. I was just like shit. Like I wish I would have known, but I knew that at that time I couldn't receive that information because I wasn't prepared for it.
Yeah, I don't think you would have received it well.
Exactly, but like that's what I'm saying. Like you probably held back a lot of like what you thought, but I'm not mad at you for that.
Okay, but do you think everybody?
No, not everybody, because I feel everybody thinks different.
That's true.
I feel like I'm in a capacity where I understand that I was in a very different headspace back then, and I wouldn't have received that quite well, actually.
What if, okay, let's do another scenario. What if the boyfriend was cheating?
Fuck, you better fucking tell me.
So you think it's just different with every scenario?
I think if you have hard proof, like, for example, like that, like you have like, I'm sorry, but I saw.
Well, what if I don't have hard proof? What if I'm like suspicious of it though? Or like,
I think it depends on the scenario then.
Okay.
Because I feel like, especially like if you're in a monogamous relationship and that's what you both have an understanding, and then your best friend finds something else, like, fuck, man. And it really depends also the information of where it's coming from.
That's true.
You know? Like if it's from you, I'm just like, me voy a poner triste, of course, but I'm not gonna be like, fuck you and your whatever. No, I would just be like, fuck, now I really gotta think my shit through. Mm-hmm. But I'm saying that in the mindset that I am now because I've grown and matured as a person. Now, if I was back then, girl, I don't know. I can't, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think also it just depends on the mindset of the person, of where they're at currently and if they're ready to receive that.
Yeah, if they're not, then you're just...
That makes sense.
It's gonna get all bad.
Hey, I like that one though. All right. My turn, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. My best friend and I haven't talked in months. And when we did, I found out not only did she leave her husband, she also moved halfway across the country and is now dating a woman.
What? I'm sorry.
Okay.
Did I capture that right?
Let me read it one more time. My best friend and I'm assuming it's a woman because her husband. Okay. My best friend and I haven't talked in months. And when we did, I found out not only did she leave her husband, she also moved halfway across the country and is now dating a woman. Okay. I'm not even hung up on the part where she's now dating a woman. I'm hung up. You know what? You want to know what I'm hung up on? When she said, my best friend and I haven't talked in months.
Me too, bro. I was like, so is she really your best friend?
Yeah, that's because me and Edith talk like every day.
Yeah, every day. And it's like, I have like, like you can have other friends, but at least like, I don't feel like I could go months without talking to them though.
Yeah. I feel like personally, if you go months like without talking to somebody, can you really consider them a best friend?
Yeah. Exactly. Especially when you don't know what they're...
Because there's friends that can go, they're like a friend, but they're like a casual friend. There's some that I've gone a few months not talking to or whatever, but I wouldn't consider them a best friend because a best friend is the person that you like feel the closest to, and you can talk about anything and everything. Like, literally,
you feel like you can literally hit them up at any time. And it doesn't have to be like, oh, tienes que hablar 24/7, you know?
No.
Tampoco. Like, I feel like it's just somebody that you feel like, they're at least... Not every fucking 6 months. You can't be I don't feel like that's a best friend.
Yeah, I don't think that's a best friend either. Like, what happened? Like, was there a falling out? No, I don't know. It's just like, if maybe you guys drifted apart. But
obviously that friend of yours was going through a whole...
She had to have been going through a lot.
Her whole life fucking went upside down.
Yeah.
Her whole life went it just not upside down, but like it went a whole 360.
Yeah, she had to have been going through a lot. Because that's a lot to take in mentally. Not only did she got out of a very committed relationship, like she was married, she got out of that, and then
moved across the country.
Yes, and then now dating,
a new relationship,
and now in a new relationship, but dating not just like another guy, but a woman now, and that in itself is a whole thing because I don't know if she was closeted.
Yeah, that's
you don't know how her family received it.
Yeah.
Like, there could be a lot more to it.
But she was going through a whole other like...
Yeah. And the only thing that I could say about this is, if this is a person that you truly care about, just be there for them. Yeah. Because their whole life up and turned around.
Exactly. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That was a lot to take in just that small thing.
Damn.
Yeah, that was a lot.
Just be there for her.
Yeah. But also...
if you guys are talking again.
But also, maybe reconsider what you define a best friend.
I feel like everybody has their own definition of best friend in a way.
That's true. Yeah.
Like, I feel like I've met a lot of... Like, there's not one right answer. You know what I mean?
That's true.
I feel like I've... a lot of people consider best friend very different.
That's true. But I guess I'm speaking from my perspective because I wouldn't consider someone my best friend if we were talking like once a year type of shit.
You don't even consider me your best friend.
Shut the fuck up. Like, I feel like a true, like, yes, maybe I might not talk to Edith. Like, okay, but we do talk every day. We do talk every day. But there was times where I remember, remember that time where I was just kind of like stepping away from shit because I was kind of like, I don't know, I wasn't in the right mindset. Yeah. And I think we went like 2 days without talking. And then you're like, Angel, are you alive? Like, you literally were like, are you okay?
Because we went from talking like every day, and it's not like every fucking minute of the hour we're over here texting. No, it's like a couple times a day we just like go back and forth, you know. But it's like when I notice like it's out of the pattern, I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. For some people, they might talk like once a week or so, and then maybe go in a couple weeks. That's their like, what the fuck, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everybody has different. I don't know.
Yeah.
¿Me entiendes?
Yeah. Okay, should we read another one?
Yeah.
Okay, this one. My uncle.
We got a lot of them, bro. My uncle, oh no. My uncle won't let...
Oh my God, ya nos pasamos de verga.
I know.
It's the break. Let's do the break.
All right, guys. Well, stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
We'll be right back. And we are back.
Hold on, let me take I should have fucking taken a drink.
Take a sip. Guys, we have, we're filming this on a Thursday, which is unusual because we usually film on Wednesdays.
Yes.
But Mama's Day was yesterday. So we're filming this on a Thursday, and we're going to the Snow concert tomorrow.
Yeah, by the time this goes up, we would have already gone to the concert.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking looking forward to it. And I can already say right now, I had a fucking amazing time.
I already know, bro.
I already know it's an amazing time.
I'm hoping that future Edith is not hella hungover. Please.
And I'm so
you got homework to do.
Yeah. And by the time this episode came out, we had already met Snow.
Yeah.
We have VIP passes, and I'm so excited.
But...
Dude, I've been wanting to meet her since like, back in the day.
Since high school.
Yeah, since for fucking ever.
Fuck, man.
Anyways.
Where was I? Okay, let's go back to this. My uncle, super cool. No, wait, no, tengo dos my uncles.
Dos de tíos, pero es el primero.
Tengo dos de tíos. Okay, vamos al primero tío. My uncle won't let my aunt out of his sight because he's fucking crazy and thinks she's going to cheat on him because he's a piece of mierda and she's a catch that pays all the bills. She's tried to leave him before, pero no se va el mendigo. I wish she would just find someone else. LOL. Legit, our entire family feels the same way. No one likes him, not even his kids.
Can I see this? I need to know I heard this correctly. My uncle won't let my aunt out of his sight because he's like...
I feel like he's projecting.
I was just gonna say that. I think he's projecting.
And of course he has a catch, you know, but he's projecting.
He's definitely fucking projecting. Do you want to speak on that, Edith?
¿Quién sabe qué anda haciendo el tío?
Yeah. Honestly, I've seen that a lot. And I've actually... So, I took this class in college. And I think the class revolved around...
Edúcanos, Ángel, edúcanos.
I took a class on, like... like relationships with people or something. I don't even remember what the fuck the class is called.
Oh,
Yes. Do you remember it?
Yeah, it was an intercommunication or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And one of the things that they have said is that like,
let's say one of us paid attention.
There was this one class that I think that was the one class that I really, really enjoyed. But they were saying how a lot of times when, let's say that the other person gets very like they try to act suspicious of you like doing something, it's because they're projecting. Like they're the ones out here doing some dirty shit, and then they're now worried that like, what if you're doing the same thing? Because they're doing it and getting away with it. Exactly. So then they start like not going crazy in the head, but like they kind of start overthinking shit, and they start thinking like, well, if I'm doing this and I'm getting away with it, what is she doing? So then they start projecting that onto their partner.
Yeah.
And so like, especially, and you can especially see that. You can especially see that in, like, let's say the relationship seems normal, right? They've never been the type of person to question you about anything, or been like super like no te quiero conmigo type shit, and then all of a sudden
it switches.
You gotta notice that. You have to notice that, because that's when they're starting to project.
Yes, I completely agree.
And the way and like at the same time, okay, this is
la tía también.
Pero cada cabeza es un mundo. Like,
es verdad,
she probably has the rose-colored glasses on.
Yeah. Pero dijo que ya lo había tratado de dejar.
She tried to leave him before, but then again, has he been abusive to her?
No, esa es la otra cosa.
Because again, there's so much psychology to abusive relationships, and what do they say? The average. Okay, in an abusive relationship, a woman on average tries to leave 7 times before they can actually get away, or actually for real get away.
Yeah.
But they'll leave and come back, and it's an average of 7 times. I think that's I read somewhere.
Oh, damn.
But that's crazy, right? And it's just like, a lot of times people get frustrated with women, and like, I try never to victim blame when they're like, pero ella también, ¿por qué no se va de una relationship that's abusive? It's like, no, there's so much psychology to it, and there's a lot of attachments, and it's different when there's kids involved, or for example, not in this case, but like, let's say, the man or woman, whoever, the abuser has isolated the woman or partner or whatever, like isolation, like that's another sign of like domestic abuse and all that stuff, where they try to like get them away from their friends and their families and keep them. Or also, what's another one? Cuando no les dan dinero. Like, I've seen that. That was a huge one. That a lot of times they're like, why doesn't she leave? But it's like, she doesn't have any resources to leave. Yeah. Like, she can't just up and, especially if there's kids, they can't just up and walk away, because they don't have the resources, because they give their spouse an allowance. Yeah. But it's like it's to get food or get the necessities, you know? There's a lot.
It's like a whole thing behind that. So
that's why I'm trying not to go. I don't want to get too into it, but there's a whole psychology.
Necesito context.
Yeah, there's a whole psychology to it. Yeah. But at the same time, it's just like, I really despise not men, but people. For example, in this guy, I despise people like this, where they're a piece of shit and they're not the ones paying the bills. Like,
oh, I forgot about that.
Se creen the head of household.
Yeah, pero no están ni pagando los pinches biles y luego still trying to fucking control you.
Yeah, I cannot stand people like that. Yeah,
and it's crazy because I feel like there's so many people like that.
Mm-hmm. Que son mantenidos, pero todavía quieren ser the fucking king or queen of the home, y que they make all the rules and what they say goes. But it's like, bro, you're not even fucking bringing in the bread. Like, what you mean?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ay, Dios mío.
Should I read the next one?
Yeah, nomás de la otra. Okay. El otro tío, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Okay, vámonos.
My uncle, super cool and doesn't look super old, but still looks old. Okay, so he doesn't look super old, but he still looks old. He's like 60. Cheated on my tía with a 20-something-year-old. Now they're getting a divorce, and he's still seeing the 20-something-year-old who was also married at the time and has young kids. It was messy. Oh, first of all, I don't even think you should have added the super cool part.
Where?
Because if he cheated on your tia, I don't know. That says a lot about his character, too.
Yeah, it does.
I feel like that says a lot about his character.
It does.
Yeah.
And the fucking girl was married, bro.
Yeah.
And she's like 1/3 of his age.
Yeah. And honestly, I wouldn't even be surprised if this 20-year-old fucking left his ass. Like, you know how they say, cuando dicen, like, if they, like, cheat, go into this, like, don't be surprised when the other person cheats on you or like leaves you.
Como empieza, así termina.
Yeah.
Como empieza, termina.
That's a little, I don't know.
I know. No, that's too messy.
Yeah, that's way too messy.
That's a lot of drama.
That's, yeah.
Imagínate. Cancelado. All right, my BFF brother has been trying to hook up for me. Wait, what? My BFF's brother has been trying to hook up with me for 4 years. So that's like your brother. Not, you don't have a brother, but if you had a brother.
I do.
Oh, but
I have 3.
Yeah, but like.
But not really.
Exactly. I'm like, but like, you know. Like,
yeah.
Whatever.
You're like
present. Like your brother trying to hook up with me.
Okay.
For 4 years straight.
Okay.
I get bored, so sometimes I respond back. No, pues
no, pues ya.
También le da moments of weakness, pero nunca hemos hecho nada. He confessed that he's had a crush on me since he was in 6th grade. I haven't told my BFF, IDK, how she'd respond since she and her brother don't have the best relationship.
Ooh, yikes.
Oh, no. No.
Yikes.
But I don't know. I don't know. No tiene buena relación con el hermano, so ya empezaste ahí.
Yeah, because
and you're her BFF?
Because like, let's say you guys even really did date or whatever.
Not even that.
Your
even
BFF already don't like your man.
You're already off to a bad start.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
But what if it's true love?
I don't know. That's hard. But why?
Pero tú también.
No.
Tú también.
Yo quiero saber, okay, why do they not have a good relationship?
Pues tú quieres saber todo, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Yo esto quiero saber porque...
Because is it a character flaw? Like, I want to know, like, why they don't get along.
No.
Is it just because they fight about dumb shit? Or, like...
Maybe it's just, like, you know... Or maybe it's really, like, really deep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You gotta find out. Yeah.
It's I think, like, because if it's a character flaw, I'm like, first of all, you should not even be getting involved with somebody like that. Because, like, I trust your instincts, right? And if you didn't get along with someone for a certain reason, it's like, I know that you don't like that person. It's for a good reason.
Yeah.
Because I trust your instinct. So why would I mean, I'm married, but why would I get involved with somebody who you already don't like?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know. That's hard.
Ouch.
Okay. All right. Here's another one. Girls, it's me again. Who? All right. A ver quién es. Is this the one que se metió con el primo?
I know.
Let me see. Hold on.
Girl, you back?
Hold on. Cause I need a part two.
I hope she's back.
Oh my God. We didn't even announce this, guys.
What happened?
If you guys want to submit your chisme to us.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yes. How does everybody supposed to even know where to go?
I don't fucking know. But if you go to our Instagram, it's going to be, the link is on our bio.
Yes.
So you guys could
at
submit your chisme.
So the first time we posted up the link was on our story. Obviously the story is no longer up. Yeah. But if you go to our bio on our Instagram, La Lucha is Real Podcast, it's the link on the bio. Again, it's the link on the bio. So if you go to our bio, it's the link right there.
Wait. You meant the link in the bio or
like
the
link.
bio under like ahí va a estar
so
el link.
If you go on Instagram and you go to La Lucha is Real Podcast, you have to go to the bio. Y ahí vas a ver el link.
El link and you click it.
And you click it. And that's where you can submit your chisme. So if you on the toilet and you come up with some chisme.
Yeah, like, because you know, sometimes you can get really good ideas on, like, or not ideas, but you remember shit on the toilet.
When you
get on the podcast real quick and submit it.
Yeah. Okay. So I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that if you go to the bio.
Oh my God, no. Síguele. No.
Hey,
future Edith that's editing this is really mad right now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Don't forget to go to the... Just kidding. Okay. Girl, it's me again. The best friend chisme. The best friend chisme. Oh, girls, it's me again, the best friend Chisme. Does it change anything if he didn't just write a poem for me? It's the one where she thinks her guy best friend has a crush on her. But she doesn't, or not, she doesn't think. Her family and her friends think. Do you remember that one?
Yeah. Okay. I remember that.
Girls, it's me again, the best friend Chisme. Does it change anything if he didn't just write a poem for me? Also, what should I do about it? Should I keep it to myself and do nothing about it? He hasn't confessed anything to me, so I can't say anything, right?
Yeah, you can. He wrote you a poem. And not just that, right?
But what does the poem say? Because well, he hasn't straight up confessed anything, but what does the poem say? Yo quiero saber todo.
Hey, send us a poem.
Send us a poem. I'm gonna psychoanalyze the shit out of it, and I'm gonna
then we can tell you.
We're gonna break it down bar. We're gonna break down the poem bar for bar.
Send us a poem.
What is because sometimes in the poem is when a poem is like they're expressing their feelings.
Have I ever wrote you a poem, bro?
No, you haven't. But like, I don't. Yeah,
I've been written poems.
But they had a crush on you, right?
Yeah.
They liked you. Mm-hmm. Like, who writes their friend a poem for funsies? Unless they're like into literature. Like,
literature?
If they're into literature and writing, because like,
but I'm okay. I'm not into writing, but I'm really into poems.
Yeah, you haven't written a poem.
I'll buy you a book.
But I'm into writing. I'm into writing, but I'm not gonna write you a poem.
Angel has given me actually a book of poems.
Yeah,
but
I did not write them.
But it's also the context too. The context, of course, they're all about like healing and stuff like that. So I want to know the context of her poem.
We want to know. We want to break this down bar for bar.
Is it like, you're my best friend? Thanks.
Yeah, like
for being my best friend.
Yeah,
thanks.
The context of the poem also. I need to know the poem.
Yeah,
but
so mándanos tu poema. Yeah, no more going. You good?
Yeah.
Toma agua.
I got it.
Pero sí, mándanos el poema porque de aquí, like, we can't say anything until we have that poem, honestly.
Yeah, but it depends. Okay, but like, here's another question for you if you want to come back. How do you feel about it?
Well, she said in the first one que no, que como que like she had mixed feelings.
She had mixed feelings about
it?
it?
So I feel like, yeah, she had like mixed feelings.
Well, at the same time, I feel like maybe you should.
But if you're having mixed feelings,
you gotta explore those feelings and figure out what you feel about it. Like, let's say he does. How does that make you feel? Let's say he doesn't. How does that make you feel? Yeah, like, you gotta figure out how you feel about it first. If you do want to like address it with him, figure out how you feel about it first. Because like, let's say you're like, no, I'm not into it. Then at the same time, do you want to maybe set some boundaries? Like, because there's the best friend boundary, and there's also like, he's into you, like he wants to do more, you know?
But it's a tricky situation because I feel like, let's say she does basically somehow like get it out of him or something like that, that he does have feelings for her and stuff like that, and she doesn't. Like, what happens then? You can still be friends?
But at the same time, it's doomed anyways, because let's say they're just friends, and it's like he keeps going over that boundary of like, it's not just friends.
When you have like, something else with somebody else.
Yeah.
He's still gonna write you poems? I don't think your future boo's gonna be too fond of that.
Yeah. So I think my suggestion is, first, like, if you don't really know how you feel about him having feelings for you or potentially not having feelings for you, either way, you got to
weigh it out.
Yeah, figure out how you feel about it. Yeah. De cualquier manera que se vaya, like, figure out how you feel about it, and if you want to, I don't know, but I still want to see the poem.
You still gotta send this poem
because I want to know what he said in this poem.
Yeah, what Angel said, because I feel like I'm a very like to the point. I don't like beating around the bush, so I'll straight up ask. Like, what the fuck is happening here?
I don't like when people sugarcoat shit with
I can't do that. I can't beat around the bush. Like, I'll be pretty straight up.
Yeah.
Feelings are gonna get hurt, but better right now than
later.
Because
it's at some point the feelings are gonna get hurt, whether the feelings are reciprocated or not.
Yeah.
It's gonna get messy. And it's like, at the end of the day, your friendship is still on the line here.
So.
Yeah.
But send us a poem.
Yeah, pero send us the poem because I want to break it down bar for bar. Just kidding. Ya me creo rapera. Hey, see Snow.
Meet Snow one time. Ya
me creo rapera. Just kidding.
I can't with you.
Hey, nosotros aquí, we're gonna have a segment and then the whole episode ends up being the segment.
It's because we had a lot of submissions.
I think we still have more in there, but I think we're reaching the end of the episode.
Damn, guys. Angel's cutting it. Boo.
Obviously, I think I just posted a poll up too. I wanted to gauge your guys' perspective on the segments. Let us know what you guys think about the segments. Again, the Chisme pa Metiche, I think that was pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I feel like that was very, very popular. Actually, both of them are very popular. Pero la gente le gusta hacer Metiche.
Yeah. And the Si Sabo one, we kind of talked about this one, and we don't know if we would do this like every episode. Maybe
we were thinking about like every other episode. With the Chisme Chisme Pan Metiche, it's a little bit easier because we're having so many submissions that suffice.
Yeah.
For a little bit of... Nomás que este lo hicimos todo porque no estamos preparados, la verdad.
Yeah, that's true.
So we just went with it. Pero it suffices for like, a couple questions each episode.
Yeah, and Si Sabo I think requires a little bit... Like, let's say we're gonna not just do like the No Sabo challenge, but let's say we're gonna actually like do maybe something a little more educational. I think that requires more research or more like looking into something, because we don't want to just come in here and we're just feeding you guys bullshit. Like,
yeah. No.
So I think we're thinking the Si Sabo one's probably going to be like maybe every other week or maybe once a month. We'll see. We'll kind of play it by ear on the Si Sabo one.
See what happens.
But let us know your guys' thoughts.
If you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to comment down below. Let us know. Y a ver qué decidimos, la verdad. Si nos estás escuchando en Apple Podcasts and Spotify, make sure to go into our ¿cómo se llama? Instagram.
And Instagram. Go to the bio. And you're going to see a link on
Stop. We're going to get the fucking... People are going to say, Chisme pa Metiche, no sabo. On our fucking Chisme... On the whole thing. Because you're telling them now. No, DM us for that, actually.
Yeah.
But still go in the bio.
Okay.
And submit your Chisme.
On the link.
In the link in the bio. No, segura. You guys probably already clicked off and like, fuck these bitches.
You made it to the end of the episode.
You're a trooper.
Yeah, you're a trooper.
Ride or die.
Comment if you're on YouTube and you made it this far. Comment down.
Hashtag link in the bio.
Link in the bio.
I want to know.
I want to know who made it this far.
Hashtag link on the bio.
Link on the bio. All right. Yeah.
Ya nos vamos.
Sorry, guys. We'll be better prepared next time, I promise.
But hey, that was juicy chisme though.
Yeah, that was some juicy chisme, and I feel like we got to talk a little bit on each topic.
Yeah. All right. Pues lo dejamos.
Yeah.
Ángela.
All right. So don't forget to go like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
Don't fucking say it, bitch.
I'm not going to say it. On Instagram, La Lucha is Real Podcast. And actually follow us on TikTok too. La Lucha is Real Podcast.
Because the TikTok is TikToking.
Yeah. Finally. Because remember how much...
Oh my God.
Dude, we used to struggle. We used to beef it with the algorithm.
Yeah, it was. But right now, guys, like we're literally so blessed because our TikTok has been doing so good.
Yeah. So. Even all the haters, you keep pushing it through the algorithm.
Los comentarios malos, a mí me importa.
Yeah. But anyways, go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Yeah. Don't forget, like, if you really like the potty, to leave us a review.
Yeah, 5 stars only.
If you have anything other than 5 stars, make sure to hit our DMs. Don't worry about the review. Just leave it. Don't even touch it.
Okay.
Pero ya nos vamos.
Yeah, for real.
Ya nos vamos.
All right. Have a fabulous week. And actually, before we get off of here, I just want to say I hope every mother had a fabulous Mother's Day,
Yeah,
because
happy mother.
acá nosotros ni...
Yeah, y nosotros ni bien pendejas. Todas las mamás, la mamá,
La mamada, la mamá, la mamá.
Bro, we're talking about moms.
I know.
Feliz Día de Madres para todas las madres. Madres, no puedo hablar. Todas las mamás allá.
To all the madres. Feliz Día de las Madres, because you're a madre. Dude, what the fuck bullshit are we talking right now? The funny part is we haven't even drank.
Happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there, because you're a mom.
Yeah. All the strong and beautiful mothers.
Yes. Anyways, we for real gonna leave now because we need to go home. I am home, but I need to go.
Esos tíos chismosos, bro, que siguen diciendo, ay, ya me no se van.
Hey, like Latinos who take you gotta say bye for 30 minutes before you actually.
30 minutes, bitch. An hour.
Te tienes que despedir de cada persona.
No.
All right, we need to get the fuck out of here. All right.
Go. Stop.
Okay, bye guys.
Besitos, bye.